So many tornadoes. We've seen some there, and there was another one that I saw in Kansas that was really scary.
Oh, earlier,
Yeah.
Tonight, it was mostly North Texas over the past few hours anyway, and into
Right.
Oklahoma. But
Yeah.
we look at that and we think, of course, we have our own hazards here, but certainly this is the season where Oklahoma City area, that's really where a lot of those reports are definitely kind of gearing up for the, tornado outbreak potential. So looking at that right now, here's the situation with our satellite and radar. There's the huge tornado watch spreading across Texas and into Oklahoma. And actually zooming in on what's happening now, here's a tornado warning with this cell, which is almost exactly in that spot we were just talking about on the east side of Oklahoma City and around Interstate 40. You can also see around Wichita Falls, severe thunderstorm warnings there, all the yellow boxes, all indicating storms that could be bringing large hail or high wind gusts. And then again, still some tornado warnings on the side of Oklahoma City tonight. And zooming out, this was the severe risk for today and into tonight. Notice this pink and reddish kind of area. That's the level 4 out of 5. So we knew that spot was especially prone to the tornado potential today. And then tomorrow it shifts a little farther to the east, right around the Arklatex. A big swath is looking at a pretty decent risk for some more tornadic storms perhaps. And then by Friday, we will shift the severe threat over to the east, including our area. However, notice that it's not as high risk for severe storms. You don't see those levels 3 or 4. You see the 1s and 2s. So that's much more typical for what we see this far south. Normally it's a few isolated storms. We might have some high wind gusts, a little bit of tree damage here or there, but it doesn't look like an extremely high risk. Of course, we're going to watch it really closely though. And this is mostly for early Friday morning. We'll be at the level 2 for most of our area. Again, very typical when we have strong systems to get that here. Main threat will be high wind gusts, lower threat for tornadoes or hail. And flooding doesn't look like it'll be an issue right now, especially because it'll be perhaps early in the morning, moving fast. But it could bring maybe up to 1 or 2 inches of rain for some people. Not probably for everybody, but up to that amount. Now here's our forecast as we dive into it and you make your plans, because a lot of you, of course, maybe have Jazz Fest concerns. This is 7 p.m. tomorrow. So tomorrow's looking fine. We just went through the whole day tomorrow, everything quiet, but here are the storms arriving late tomorrow night and into Friday morning. So this is Friday 4 a.m. Might be one of those days where you wake up super early because you're hearing the thunder and hearing the rain on your roof. 6 a.m. This might even still be potentially before sunrise. Now keep in mind, exact timing could still change. We're still a couple days out, but it does look like by even 9 a.m. most of the storms may have left New Orleans and the North Shore. It might be more toward the coast, and then by noon might be looking pretty good. Now we could have a couple more showers form in the afternoon, but likely the severe risk would be way lower. So here you go with your Friday forecast. The little front moves through, and if you're getting excited about a cool down, don't, because it's going to just bounce right back north as a warm front, and we really won't feel any difference. In fact, it'll be quite warm this weekend, nearing record highs. Right now we're in the 70s. Quickly looking at visibility, it's fine now, but there's a dense fog advisory in gray north of the lake until 8 o'clock. So be aware there could be some patchy fog overnight and early tomorrow as temperatures dip to about 70. And tomorrow we'll say highs around 89, maybe getting close to 90. So over in Homa, you might just barely be scraping the 90-degree mark, feeling like lower 90s, but your Jazz Fest forecast, pretty good. And our Friday forecast, the rain early in the day, hopefully ending before Jazz Fest, although it might be kind of soggy and kind of steamy feeling later in the weekend too, as we get to near record highs, which are 91 degrees both Saturday and Sunday for the records.